All right, good. Actually, evening. And welcome to Inspiring Garden Corners, Soul, Soil, and Self-Help. So I just want to be able to give you guys an update on how things are going, where I kind of slacked off at, but some things that I'm going to be doing. Because one of the things that I've come to realize, like I said, I got a full-time job. And while I am doing the intermittent fasting, 16/8, I need to be making sure the bulk of my meals are prepared. But I've been, really focused on like healthy leafy greens, salads. But the one thing that I ended up noticing is the crunchier the salad, the quicker I get full. And was just doing some reading, and that's like a psychological thing because you're chewing and your mouth gets tired, and based off of your saliva, what you end up igniting in your brain to tell you that you're full, it's just really amazing. Now, mind you, I'm not no doctor or anything. It's just things that I am reading and then things that I am experiencing within myself. So, one of the things that I first want to share with you, I thought I had saved my initial weigh-in when I first started this. But I don't know where the photo is, but I'll say this. I lost 7 pounds. And this here is the scale. And then I also did like a frontal picture, of my whole body, because this is the thing. I don't know about you guys. When you end up losing weight is weird. It's just really, really weird. The things that it address, the first thing that I had noticed was, my face, getting thinner. I still got my, double chin, but I do see along here that my face is getting thinner. The other thing is my fingers, okay? I was telling my husband, while we have this soldered together, I might need to end up getting one of those bands to have it a little secure. Notice that my fingers are getting thinner. Jump over the girls and notice that in my stomach area, I'm, not feeling as bloated or swollen. So those are some of the good things that have transpired. And like I said, I was really nervous and somewhat, embarrassed to be vulnerable and put what my actual weight or what my weight is as of 30 days now, but know that, I had lost 7 pounds. But you know what? This is the thing. This is actually keeping me motivated and focused on what I need to be doing. And then also experimenting. What's working for me? What isn't working for me? This here, I need to do better on. I should be drinking anywhere between 64 to 72 ounces of water a day. Now, we've been having some cooler weather, and I know that's something in regards to my makeup. When it's hot, I can guzzle water like nobody's business, but when it's like cooler weather, I just don't seem to be as thirsty. So I need to do better on that. The other thing, like I said to you guys, portion size is something that I end up struggling with. And you might think this here is like, man, Deborah, that's like tiny, are you setting yourself up not to be successful? But this is the thing. Like I said, I am finding that when I have a lot of crunchy stuff, the vegetables, it's like a psychological thing in my head, I guess, that I tend to get fuller. In my 8 hours, I'm eating probably 2 meals and then, like a healthy snack, like some boiled eggs, or, I'll make some, what is that? What is that? The little tuna packs that has like the seasoning in, like the ginger, and make a mayonnaise and Greek yogurt mix to eat some vegetables, some peppers, or carrots, or what have you with it. But like I said, because I am eating 2 meals during my 8-hour window and then a snack, it's fine. I am not in the mindset of doing things like really, really drastic. Because this is the thing, I didn't put this weight on overnight, and if I want to be able to lose it and then maintain it, this is more about changing how I eat, and portion size. That's like the biggest aspect of this. So, like I said, a couple things that I am doing because of my full-time job is like these things. This is what a lot of my green vegetables go into. I have some salmon that is marinating. I have some shrimp that is marinating. And I didn't want to get them cooked and then put them inside here with the salad. So I am just pretty much putting this crunchy, which is cabbage, red and white cabbage, carrots. I'm going to add some celery and also some red peppers in here. And the beauty of this is I can eat this fresh, or I can throw this in the skillet and mix in either my shrimp or my salmon. Or my chicken, because that was the other thing I did. I went and got from Sam's Club, I think it was 2 of the rotisserie chickens. I cut those guys in half so that I could freeze them, but then take a half out to where, okay, the one day out of the chicken, I'm going to be making a salad, a topping for the salad. Or for dinner, I'll end up having the chicken and doing some form of steamed vegetable to have with the meal. But like I said, I'm feeling good. This is the other thing. The last time I had talked with you guys, I was talking about how I only need 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Okay. I'm still getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but I'm finding that I am more rested. I don't know if it's, because of how I've changed eating, and then, the aspect of the window. I try not to eat after, 7 o'clock, because I still go to bed, 12, 1. In the morning, but I'm finding that my sleep is less interrupted. That's the word. I'm still existing off of my 4.5 hours of sleep, but I'm not waking up. I'm staying in a nice rested sleep. The other thing that I'm going to be doing, which I'll probably do. Definitely going to do it in another video. I was also reading information in regards to, helping your muscles relax. So I was doing some research on bath salts. So I'm going to be making a couple so that, when we're out there working in the garden and it's one of those hot days and you're sweating like it's pouring down rain on you, you are losing a lot of nutrition or like electrolytes and all that kind of stuff out of your system. And just reading in regards to making a bath salt, and I want them, fragrant and what have you. But like Epsom salt or the pink salt, because it has magnesium in it, and there's no amount of vitamins or anything minerals that you could take that will give you, that correct level of magnesium that you need. And I think that might be part of me sleeping, a little bit better, because I am taking, magnesium supplement. But that's just something else that I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to make my own, because like I said, Epsom salt, the pink Himalaya salt, and then how you can mix in the different fragrances, or even fresh flowers, because this was the one thing that I ended up doing, because I was also reading that sometimes with the bath salts, when you do the petals and all that kind of stuff, that can like get all in your tub and just make it a mess. So I got like little sachets that are like reusable, to where I can make some, store them in a container, and then when I want to throw one into the bathtub, because we got like a huge jacuzzi tub in our bathroom, throw one in there, and then all you got to do is sit in there for like 20 minutes because of the magnesium absorbing through your skin. So I thought that was really neat, so all right, guys. So like I said, this was, a good week. A good month, I should say. I just got to do better in regards to my water intake. Staying on that. So if anybody has any suggestions as far as how, I can make sure that I'm getting that 64 to 72 ounces of water every day or more, but like I said, when I'm outside working in the heat, I drink water like a fish. But like during my work day, when I'm working, how to ensure that I'm getting, more water intake. So, all right, guys, I'm throwing my olives. I don't know about you guys, but I love olives, and I love what it gives to the salad. So they each get 2 olives in here, and then I have 3 meals. Oops, wait a minute. What? 2? I got 5 lunches for the week. That, like I said, all I have to do is get my protein, whether it's going to be the chicken, the salmon, or the tuna, or even the shrimp. To have variety. All right, guys, I will see you in a month. But mind you, I'm still having, my regular scheduled garden videos, YouTube videos. But I just want to say, it really means a lot, to me, to have the kind words, the inspiration, the motivation, that you guys are showing, the love that you guys are showing. I so appreciate it. So I hope you continue with me on this healthy lifestyle change journey, and I'll see you in 30 days. Bye.